You want to cut with those like eggs and rice? That's a genuine question.
Yeah.
So, okay. I know you're pissed, right? And I apologize for not speaking to him. But genuine the reason for it, even worse, because I didn't want gyms there any more than he already has. That's just genuine the reason. So I apologize for ignoring it. Again, I apologize as well for what I did at the bank truck. I'm genuinely stupid for it. I already knew that as well. I've offered to like pay everyone's fines, and there's 3 of my personal class 2s in there. It's not like heavies or anything. It's a bullpup Mark II and 2 Tech 9s that I bought from the pawn shop like 2 days ago. It's in there like the max ammo. I want to give those to the armory because I mean I called Kai before Storm. I genuinely do feel bad. So I'm sorry if he's over, and I'm sorry for like not communicating and shit. And I take full responsibility.
See, the issue is, right, I don't have a problem with it getting to the point when we had to shoot cops there. It was the point of you not speaking. You let 2 words of a cop trigger you to a point where you just put all the boys in danger.
Wait, what do you mean 2 words?
Well, I mean, I know the full context of the cop coming up to you when you was repairing and shit, and there was a little bit of back and forth, and then what put the final nail in the coffin was he called you a tough guy and you hopped out and shot him.
That's not what happened.
What do you mean?
That I would never got in the car. I never hopped out of anything. I was like, oh, I don't think you should be coming over here, but you know, you're by yourself. Like, I said like a jokey tone, so did Jim. God, but then the guy ran up to me, tackled me, and tried putting me in cuffs when he was by himself.
But he wasn't by himself though. He had 10 cops above him.
No, when I started shooting at him, I didn't have my gun out or anything. Like I pulled my gun, had time to shoot him, and like it was like 2 seconds after he went down that I started getting shot at. Like there was no one above him. Regardless of what, like it doesn't really make a difference. I know I'm stupid for doing it. Like I never got in the car and like I shot him because he was by himself and I was like tackling and cuffing, like, you know, there was 3 of us there. I
mean, it doesn't really change much. I'll be real.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I know it doesn't change shit. Like I know it doesn't. Like I know I'm still stupid. Like I didn't like lose my head over words. Like to be honest, I don't even think he even said anything to me. The thing that pissed me off was the tackling and cuffing when he was by himself. Like when I was in like prison with Jim before I went to bed, like before Storm, Jim was saying that guy was someone who causes a lot of shootouts himself. Like Jim's been involved in. So I don't know why Jim's on about hurt egos when he's saying that to me.
That's blowing my nose. End of the day, right? The issue with it is, and I mean, I'm not gonna act innocent in a sense of like I have done it before years ago.
Yeah.
Where I've let cops piss me off to the point where I just try and shoot them then and there, but you prove nothing because at the end of the day, you and all your boys end up getting caught. A lot of the time, as up as it is, the cops do it because they want you to bite. Because once you bite, you're fucked.
Yeah. I genuinely think it was a build-up because I was a little bit pissed off because I was trying to block them. Like, do you know, like when you was going past the spike strips, I was trying to block them from coming past the same way you went. And then this cop just rammed me and Harlow off of the bridge and we were stuck. Then when Harlow got out, he hit the water and went down. Like, I think it was just a build-up of just annoyance, you know? And then that guy's doing that by himself. It was just a shit show.
Well, like, obviously, like, if we're blocking and they hear us trying to do plans to, like, do shit on the bridge and stuff, because someone was shouting, obviously, that's why the cops heard it, and tried to set up spikes. Yeah. They're obviously going to be pitting and blocking and doing all sorts. That's just that's
how it is.
That's how it is. The issue is, like you said, you cost everyone a lot of fines. You cost the gang guns.
Yeah.
It's just we need to put our ego in check for these types of things. And you can say on the radio, this cop's pissed me off. He's just tried to solo arrest me when he's surrounded. Let's set up here and let's smoke these. And then we'd say, fair enough, let's do it. And then we'd set up an ambush. We'd bring them in. We'd smoke them. And then point proven, right?
Yeah.
They took the piss. They found out. Realistically, what happened there, ultimately, right? And you might have got that first cop, but ultimately, you got hot-headed.
It's everyone else over,
and you just all you could see was red, and you just got us put in a shitty spot. Like I ended up on Great Ocean on my own in the bank truck, getting shot in the back with my gun with no gun out.
I do think as well, like, and I might be wrong in saying this, right? Like, I don't know. The way I see it is like, even if I know I joke a lot about like, people aren't even take it as a joke. I hardly shoot cops. Like I rarely do. Like, you're in more shootouts with the cops than me.
As a gang as a whole, we don't really shoot cops much, bro. There's a reason why we're in that position there. I feel like a lot of other gangs would have.
Like, if I hey, they're doing some dumb shit, let's go shoot. I know for a fact that people are just like, Like, for example, Jim would just be like, oh yeah, classic Michael, all he wants to do is shoot. Like, just typical Jim shit. Like, that's why, like, I struggle making calls in situations like that.
But you don't necessarily have to make the call either, though. You could say, yo, SK, you saw what that cop just did. Do you want to shoot them?
I feel like SK is very passive with shooting cops, though. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
It depends. It depends. He can be. He definitely can be. And he's not around an awful lot, so he tends to give them more leeway because he hasn't been around as much to see what they've been doing, right?
Yeah.
But like, it doesn't have I'm just using SK as an example. Like, you could have said it to James there because James was in the car with you, right? James is generally quite aggressive when it comes to what people deserve, and he's usually fair, but he usually knows what you can or should or shouldn't do in a situation when people are taking the piss. Like, you could say it to him there and say, and I know you're saying James might say, oh, typical Michael, but you can put it in such a way where, like, you know, was that a cop not taking the piss? Should we shoot here? Harlow's down. Like, do you know what I mean? It's still better than just getting out and pulling the trigger. Well, me and Charlie are over on Great Ocean Highway, and SK's going to end up getting gunned down over it, and, you know, shit like that.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong.
So, I'm going to be honest, we had some pretty hefty punishments in mind for you.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I'm willing to be a bit more lenient on them because of what you've offered. Take his flag! The first thing I was going to say was fines, obviously, because you had said that yourself. Cover people's fines.
I was going to say cover people's fines who aren't in debt. I mean, if you want me to cover everyone's, that's fine. But
there was quite a lot, but because you've offered up class 2s and stuff, I'm willing to take the fines and the class 2s, and we'll call it at that, and we can learn from it. Not just you, to be honest, but the whole situation had issues, right?
Yeah.
But obviously, the main problem here is, and I'll explain why I'm taking the class 2s.
No, I want you to have them.
Yeah, but we found out today. Normally, I wouldn't even take the class 2s, right? But we found out today that the class 2 supply is being cut off.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, like completely?
From what I've been told, yes. So what we have is all we're going to get.
Oh, that's made me feel even worse.
So us throwing away guns and the reasons for those guns to be thrown away are pretty big.
Okay.
So
hey, they're in the
okay.
I'm looking for you.
One of Steve's favorites.
Like I say, it's only 2 techs and a bullpup Mark II, but it's what I bought from the pawn shop the other day. It's a bunch of magazine shit as well. You'd help carrying them.
I see.
Just grab the rest of that. I mean, it's just different.
I apologize. I spoke to Kai earlier.
The difference is Michael has approached me on accountability and offered up stuff already, so he's going to be given a bit more leniency. I give Michael an awful time, but he approached the situation well.
There you go. It's on the floor. Alright. My bad again, Steve.
Good boy.
Just learn from it. Don't piss me off.